Hey guys, welcome back to my channel The Glitter Glam. For those who are new here, hi, my name is Momita and I post in videos on beauty and skincare. And as Karwachauth is coming up pretty soon, so I wanted to put up a look that was really easy to create and at the same time very glamorous and traditional. So for your convenience, I have listed down the details of all the products used down in the description bar below. Also, please take in a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and make that red subscribe button gray and hit the bell icon besides so that you are notified whenever I post in a new video. It was my absolute pleasure creating this look, and to know how I got this look, let's jump in straight into the video. Now I'm starting by combing my eyebrow with a spoolie and then start filling up the sparse areas of my brow using the L'Oréal Paris Brow Artist Expert pencil. I'm using the shade brown, and as usual I like to do in my eyes first so that in case there are any kind of fallouts during the eye makeup, I can wipe them out and then do the base. And now once I'm done with filling up my eyebrows, I'm going in again with the spoolie and blending out everything so that we do not get any harsh edges. Next, I'll clear the borders of my eyebrows using some concealer, and for this I'm using the Makeup Revolution's concealer in the shade C10. You can use in any concealer that you have. So I'm going in with a flat brush around the borders of my eyebrows so that my eyebrows look very stark and neatly defined, and then I'll bring down the concealer to prime my eyelids and cancel out the darkness, and then to blend it out on my lids I'm using a deep angled concealer brush. Next, to set the concealer in and to prevent it further from creasing in the fine lines, I'm going to use some loose translucent powder by Sugar Cosmetics, and I'm going in with the same deep angled concealer brush over my lids. Now let's start building up the halo eye, and for eyeshadows I'm taking this mauvey pink color called Karma from the Revolution's Pro New Neutrals palette, and this is going to be my transition color. With a blending brush I'm going to place this in my outer corners and inner corners, and I'm going to blend out the two corners before joining them through the crease. Next, to intensify the corners and the crease, I'm taking the color Magic with the same blending brush, and then I'm going to repeat the previous step of placing the color in the outer and inner corners and then joining them through the crease and blending out everything. And now to fill in the gap I left at the center, I'm using the color For Real. This is a bronze shimmery eyeshadow and I'm applying this with my finger. And then once again I'm going in with my big blending brush on my crease and blending out everything so that nothing looks harsh. Now with a small definer brush, and this one I've taken is from Miniso, I'm taking the dark shade Magic once again, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line with this. Next, I'm going to tighten up my lower as well as upper waterline using the Lakme Iconic Kohl pencil. And now for the traditional touch and some extra drama, I'm going to thicken my waterline by stamping in some black eyeshadow underneath my waterline. Next, I'm going to generously coat my upper as well as lower lashes with a coat of mascara, and for that I'm using the Maybelline Hypercurl mascara. Next, to start my base makeup, I will prime my face first using the Sugar Cosmetics Base of Glory Primer, and this one is a pore minimizing primer, and I'm going to focus only in the areas I have pores. I also have my Clinique Moisture Surge on almost 30 minutes before starting the makeup. Now for foundation, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, and first using its spatula I have dotted the foundation on my entire face and neck, and then I'm going in with a flat top kabuki brush from Pro Art and blending the foundation out all over my face and neck. Also, you will notice that this foundation is slightly lighter than my skin tone, as it does oxidize a little on my skin, so I prefer to use a shade lighter than my skin tone, and you will see within a couple of minutes it will oxidize and settle down to my skin tone exactly in some time. Do not forget to take down the foundation to your neck as well. It is very important to match the color of your neck to your face, as you'll want both of them to look like one piece. I have often seen people wearing full face of makeup and leaving the neck just like that, which looks really off. And after I finish up blending the foundation, I'm going to brighten up my under eyes a little using the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C10. So with this, I'm going to go on the high points of my face, that is my under eyes, on the bridge of my nose, forehead, around the nose and lips, on my smile lines and on the chin. And then to blend it out, I'm using a damp beauty sponge. Now to set the concealer in and to prevent it further from settling down in the fine lines of my eyes and the rest of the places I've used it in, I'm going to set it using the Sugar Cosmetics Loose Translucent Powder, and I'm going in with a fluffy brush for this. Now I'm going to lightly contour my face so that it gets some structure and doesn't look flat, and for that I'm using the Sugar Cosmetics Cream Contour Stick in the shade CO2 Espresso Edge. With this I'm going in the usual places, that is the circumference of my face closer to the hairline, my nose, hollows of my cheek and jawline, and again to blend it out I'm using the same kabuki brush I used to blend out my foundation. Now to get a sharp chiseled out nose, I'm going to contour it, and for that first I'm going to blend in using my fingers, and then I will be going in with a flat contouring brush from Wet n Wild. And the trick to get a chiseled nose is by drawing in two lines with your brush or your fingers, starting from where your eyebrows start along the either side of your nose bridge, and then blend it. The closer these two lines are, the more chiseled out your nose looks. Next, before I go ahead for some bronzing, I'm going to dust off the loose powder bake using a fluffy brush on the places where I used it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and bring in some warmth to my face using a bronzer so that it brings in some more dimensions to my face and also gives in a sun-kissed look. And this one I'm using is by L.A Colours. So I'm going to bronze up along my hairline on the forehead, in the hollows of my cheek, along my jawline, and just a tad little bit on my neck. Up next for blush, I'm taking the L'Oréal Paris blush in the shade City Explorer, and this is a nice dirty rose kind of shade. I'll use it generously on the apples of my cheeks and a little bit on the tip of my nose, and with whatever is left over, I'm going to swirl it over my forehead and chin. Now using a blush all over like this, I always feel puts in everything together and gives a very natural look. Next, to highlight the high planes of my face and my eyes, I'm going to use this milky white color from this beautiful eyeshadow quad that I have. So at first, using a pencil brush, I'm going to highlight the brow bone and the inner corners and tear dots of my eyes. And then I'm going in with a highlighting brush from Wet n Wild on the high points of my face, that is my cheekbone, the tip and bridge of my nose, my forehead, cupid's bow and my chin. You will notice that at first I'm going in with the brush and then will gently dab it with my fingers so that it gives a more subtle and a naturally glowing look. Now for lipstick, I'm using this beautiful metallic pink shaded lipstick from the NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte Lip Color range, and I'm applying this using the doe foot applicator that comes in with the lipstick itself. Now I will finally finish up my eye makeup with some eyeliner. I'm not going in for a dramatic eyeliner today. I'm going to keep it really simple. So I'm going to pull out a small wing, and this one I'm using is the liquid liner by O.Two.O. I'll also draw a very thin line close to my upper lash line. And now once I'm done with the lips and the rest of my face makeup, I'm going to go ahead and set and lock all the makeup by using a setting spray, and this one I'm using is by Swiss Beauty. The makeup fixing spray will melt in all the powders and other products used in and make it look natural, and also will make the makeup long lasting. And this, my dear friends, is the final look. I have gone off camera and applied false eyelashes. I'm wearing this traditional haram jewelry that was bought from Kolkata, and this traditional raw silk sari was also bought from a store named Select Stores in Kolkata, and have mogra in my hair. And here's the completed final look. I'm extremely thankful to you guys for your immense love and support. The details of all the products used in this video have been provided in the description bar below. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really means a lot to me. And to get notified to more of such makeup tutorials, do press the bell button besides. I really enjoyed creating this look, and I hope you enjoyed it too. So do let me know your thoughts on this by commenting down in the comment section below. I love you guys so very much. Stay safe, stay blessed. It's time for me to sign off, and I shall see you guys soon with a brand new tutorial and some amazing content. Until then, happy Karwachauth guys.